Hello, and welcome. My name is Sam. This is the Real-Time Storytime show by Robert R. Ricks. It is an interactive live event where viewers submit keywords or phrases and then Rob has between 2 to 3 minutes to figure out the story and then perform it while using the provided keywords or phrases. We need between 10 to 12 keywords and I will be selecting them from the stream talking system. If you'd like to be part of the show, go to www.streamtalking.com and sign up as a viewer. Go to the Robert R. Ricks channel there, and you will see the Real-Time Storytime. You will be able to provide a keyword or a phrase there. If you'd like to support the show, you could always buy Rob a shot at the Ko-fi.com website. The address is www.ko-fi.com/RobertRRicks. He loves his shots. Or you could always go to Amazon.com and buy one of his excellent books. Hang tight as we get the show set up.
Alarm. Alarm.
0. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Robert R. Ricks. This is the Real-Time Storytime, and this is Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's keywords and phrases. So, for you folks that went to the streamtalking.com and already did what you were supposed to do, thank you very much. That really helps the show out tremendously, gets everything rolling faster. So let's go ahead and see what our words are for tonight. We've got shoot, you idiot, shoot! Bamboo splinters under the fingernails. Ooh, ouch. University of Florida Gators. The good, bad, and the ugly. Redemption. Hot pepper ghost, which is the name of a visible wireless cell phone. So Hot Pepper Ghost. Encyclopedia Britannica. The hat melted his flesh away. Pump action shotgun. It's always hard. Chorophobia, which is fear of clowns. I hope I said that right. Chorophobia. Codify. Oh, codify. I think it's codify. The O would be long because of the I, right? Codify. And exploding sun. All right. Okay, good. We got Yak in here. We got Lyra. We got Garen. We got Bronx. And we got Paula. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do so appreciate it. It says I got 7 viewers, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 What's-uppers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start figuring out what I'm going to do. So I have a little blank sheet here. I'm going to basically write some notes on, and then we will check back in a couple of minutes. So here we go. Yeah, sorry about that little glitch that happened right there. Every so often, I don't know what happens, like the hard drives sync up or something, and it just glitches for just like a couple of beats, you know, and it's like, what the fuck? It always freaks me out. Anyway, I got some notes down here, so we're gonna go ahead and get it started again. The keywords are shoot, you idiot, shoot. Bamboo splinters under the fingernails. University of Florida Gators. The good, the bad. Oh, the good, bad, and the ugly. The good, bad, and the ugly. Redemption. Hot Pepper Ghost. Encyclopedia Britannica. The heat melted his flesh away. Pump action shotgun. It's always hard. Chorophobia. Chorophobia. That was rough. Chorophobia. Codify. And exploding sun. So I think I have an idea for the story. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. Now, you folks that are listening to this on a podcast, this is actually done live on YouTube every Sunday, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And whenever I use a keyword, I flash it on the screen like this. You guys won't see that, and there's no little audible cues or anything else. You just have to remember those keywords that I just said. And with that said, let's get it started. All right. Let me hit my soda again real quick. Delish. All right. Oh man, I can't believe we're doing this all over again. I mean, how many times does she want us to sweep the area? Seriously. Look, man, we just do what she tells us, all right? We just do what she tells us to do. And that's the job, all right? I mean, it's really kind of a kickback job when you think about it. Yeah, 16 hours is so easy. Yeah, but we're sitting on our ass, man. We're sitting on our ass with fucking joysticks. It's like playing video games, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like video games. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, shit, don't get me wrong. Pay is fucking great. I'm going to be able to get my kids through college just with this tour alone. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's easy peasy, all right? Anyway, look. For some reason, she's got her panties in a bunch. She wants us to go through grid 75G again. So we're going to do it. Right? Yeah, partner, I'm with you. All right, let's do this. I pushed the buttons, synced everything up, waited for the drones to send back their affirmatives and all of their checks, make sure all the pieces and doodads were working the way they were supposed to, which they always did. There was never a time I could recall, since I had done 7 tours, that a drone had malfunctioned. Now understand, these aren't your typical drones, your little hobby drones that fly in the air. These were underwater drones, and these drones were very special. Not only could they fly, not only could they swim, they could dig. That was really important, because we were in the Arctic. Cold as fuck Arctic. If you stepped outside without the right gear, your balls would instantly turn to ice. Yeah, that cold. But you know, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. I think once me and Reggie sat and tried to figure out our hourly rates with all of the flexible hours and the fire drills they would pop on us and everything else. And worst case scenario, we were clocking at least $150 an hour. Billable hours, like $150 an hour. No shit. Oh my God, the money was great. We never really asked why they paid us as good as they did. It wasn't like Reggie and I were like rocket scientists. We were good pilots, top of our class, but we never really agreed that we were worth that kind of money. Maybe it was the fact that we never, ever talked about what we did. We never told people what we actually did for a living. No, when people would ask the question, so what do you do for a living? I would lie my ass off and say something ludicrous like, oh, I'm a deep sea welder. Yes, I go to far reaches of Bumfuck Egypt and beyond, and I go do hazard pay shit, and that's what I do for a living. And most people said, cool. And that was that. That also explained why I'd be gone for 3 to 6 months at a time. Because they're like, why not? He's off doing deep sea diving shit. And it's not like I had a wife or kids or anything else. It was just mostly family that would ask these silly fucking questions. And that was that. After everything was calibrated, I looked at Reggie, gave him the thumbs up. He did some checking on his side, looked back at me, nodded, and he pushed the green button. Green button started the protocols, and off they went. We were watching roughly 55 drones. And what they would do is they would go to the predetermined location, scan the area. If something showed up on their radar, we would send them in. A couple would dig, a couple would watch, and then the rest would continue sweeping the area. It really wasn't a lot that we were concerned about, but every so often we'd see Another country sub creeping around our area, and we'd politely let them know, back the fuck off. This is our spot. Sometimes it would get really tense, but for the most part, things were pretty uneventful. All right, they're going. It's going to take us about maybe 15 seconds for them to get to the location. What's the range on that? They're doing about 50 miles. That always made me pause. Just how quick these drones were. They cut through water like water wasn't even there. And they were even faster in the air. I remember when I first started the job, I asked them, hey, why don't we have these fuckers fly in the air, dive down, go through the ice, and then go through the water? They smiled, told me to go ahead and do that. And then I learned really quickly, all the speed that I had gained from going in the air was lost as soon as they hit the ice and began digging through the ice. Yeah, it was faster to let it go through the water. And I learned that lesson. That was the cool thing about the job. They let me make decisions. They let me fuck up. And nobody was in a super hurry. That was until today. Today, Barb was different. She was excited. Well, maybe that's not the right word. She was interested, very, very keenly interested in this grid. So much so that she woke us up and commanded us back to our post. So here we were, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, sweeping the grid. Alright, we're over to the spot now. Alright, we did this, last week? No, I think it's the week before. Oh, okay, well, anyway, wait a minute, what the fuck is that? What? Oh, wow, what is that? Dude, you seen these ping results? There's a density here now. Yeah, did we miss that last time? Fuck no, hold on, let me look. I hit the keyboard and typed. A few moments later, the results of the previous scan popped up. Dude, there were some caves and some, really hollow chambers down there, but there was nothing dense. This is new. Holy shit. Okay, alright, sitting down a couple of them. I did as I was instructed, gave them their protocols, and down they went. We waited for a little bit. So, what's worse? Drowning or being set on fire? Are we gonna fucking do that right now? Dude, it takes a while for these fuckers to dig. I'm trying to keep my brain working. What was the question again? What's worse? Drowning or being set on fire? Fucking fire, obviously. Why would you say that? Drowning's horrible. No, man. Drowning is rough at first. Obviously you're fighting and you're holding your breath and you're scared and everything, but there's a calmness that comes over you, and then, once the brain knows you're done, it's cool, man. The brain just flips everything off and dumps those endorphins, and, you're chilling. Yeah, how do you know that? It doesn't matter, I know, okay? You saw that on a movie, or you know this for fact? Look, I know it for fucking fact, okay? Next question. Alright, next question. So, what's worse? Bamboo splinters under the fingernails, or a nail through the testicle? Oh, man, you had to go there? Yeah, I went there, buddy. What do you say? A nail through the old fucking jewels, or bamboo under the fingernails. You know what, bro? I'm gonna have to go one pocket. I'm gonna have to let one of the testes go. Are you fucking serious, dude? You'd let a nail go through as opposed to bamboo under your fingers? Dude, you do realize the nerve clusters in your body. Your hands have more nerves than anywhere else. Why do you think that became an actual torture technique? It fucking hurts. Bad. You know this too, huh? Yeah, I know this. Dude, you are like a fountain a fountain of information about torture and everything else. I mean, you are a bona fiable Encyclopedia Britannica in regards to torture and death. It bothered me a little. I mean, just a little. But he did call me. He called me. And that bothered me a little bit, but I smiled and made eye contact and shrugged. Yeah, well, whatever, dude. We all got a past, right? Yeah, we do. What? Remind me what your past was? Sorry, home slice. That shit is classified, and you, my friend, do not have clearance for that shit. Really? Like that? Like that? Seriously. All right. All right, your turn. Tell me. I'll let you probe my brain a little bit. Probe your brain, dude. That sounds. I don't know. That sounds a little beep. Oh, hang on. We're getting something. No, we shouldn't get anything yet. There's no way they could have got. Wait a second. Yep, they're reporting data. Wow, look at the data streams. You ever see anything like that here? Nah. Only time I've seen the drones bring back data like this was in the Amazon. Yeah, I think you're right. Hang on. I researched. I put the patterns in. It was very similar in some ways to a gas chromatograph. The drones would dig, and as they were digging, they were bringing samples into their bodies, and they were basically cooking them. They were incinerating the samples, and then they would, run it through their portable GCMSs. That's a gas chromatograph mass spectrometer, if you didn't know what that was. And then they would classify it inside of a database, and then after that, they would return results, and we would know what we're dealing with. Wow. There's a lot of stuff down there. There's some gases, and there's some really rare metals, and yeah. Dude, this is pretty similar to the find in Amazon. Okay. Yeah, Barb's gonna fucking wet herself over this. And now I know why she wanted us to go back there, but how the fuck did she know? Yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking good question, Home Slice. How the fuck did she know that shit? Yeah, you wanna call her? Yeah, give me a sec. I lifted up the phone, waited for a second, punched in her code, waited another second. She picked the phone up, breathless. Yeah? What is it? Did you find it? We found something. It's very similar to what we found in the Amazon, but not sure. Well, I'll be right down. She'll be right down. Hung the phone up and I waited. Dude, what do you think this means? I think it means we're going to get a fucking fat bonus. Because in our contracts, there is a very, very, very special clause in there that says if we are party to a discovery, we get a fraction of a percent. A fraction of a percent? My friend, think about it like this. Let's say they stumbled onto something worth, I don't know, $1 trillion. $1 trillion. You know how many fucking zeros that is? Yeah, that's a lot of zeros. Okay, so imagine if you had 1 fucking percent of that, and then you had basically 10% of that. That's what we would get. Just for doing our job. Oh, yeah. Well, when you put it like that, that's fucking great. That sounds fucking awesome. All right. Shit, yeah. Fuck. All right. I'm excited. I hope we find a fucking $1 trillion fine. Yeah, me too. Hold up. I'm getting seismic readings now. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, there's all kinds of shit coming off. The drones are picking it up. Vibrations. All right, we'll put them in hang on, I'm going to put them in a defensive protocol. Yeah, do that. I punched the codes in. The drones backed off of the ground level. They stopped digging. They came up to probably about 10, 15 feet above the surface in the water. And they basically, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like Spartan shield wall. They went what you would consider the back of the drone, back to back to back inside of a kind of a snowflake configuration. And they waited. They were scanning constantly. You see that? Water temperature is going up about 15 degrees. Serious? Wow. How's... My eyes got big. Dude, you think that's magma down there maybe? Maybe it's like some kind of a volcanic chamber that's becoming active? No, you morons, it's not volcanic. Turned around and saw Barb there. She was hot, but she also wasn't not. She was like kind of hot until you kind of talked to her for like half a second, and her personality was like would kill. You know what I'm saying? It would just blow your dick away. She just super hot and then not. Well, Miss Barb, could you explain to us then why are we seeing temperature fluctuations? There's a lot of seismic activity. We did puncture into whatever that is, the chamber. I'm starting to suspect that this could be something volcanic in nature. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the fucking military special drone fucker suddenly become a fucking scientist? Like I said, once you talk to her for a couple of seconds, your dick would shrivel. She wasn't hot. Although, maybe a punish fuck, that could work. But there was going to be no passion in, I met her eyes for half a second. Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah, oh no, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a fucking joystick. Sorry. Yeah, remember that. Okay, Reggie. I want you to run subroutine 17G. Why? Because I fucking just told you to. Alright. That's usually reserved for the air, not for the fucking water under ice. Yeah, I know that. Just run it. Okie dokie. He ran it. His eyes got wide. Wait a minute. Is the water changing? I looked at him. What do you mean the water is changing? Dude, the water is turning to gas. That's impossible. That would be like explosive. There's no way that could happen. I'm telling you what I'm seeing here. Look. Sure enough, he wasn't full of shit. And when I looked at what the drones were sending back, the water was turning to air. They immediately switched to hover mode. Dude, this is fucking weird. I sat and watched as a quarter mile of water suddenly turned to air. The drones held their position. I started to panic, wondering if some kind of a chain reaction unlike anything we'd ever seen before was happening. But it stopped. It was almost as if there was a bubble of air that just sat there. The drones hovered. Send them down to the surface and have them continue drilling. Shouldn't we call somebody about this? I said, kind of softly. No, everybody that needs to know knows. Do it. Regular dig team? No, all of them. Oh, okay. I put the code in and waited. They all hit the ground, started digging. How big of a hole you want them to dig? Make it big enough that we could send one of the larger drones in. Really? We're gonna send a fucking Bertha in? Yes. Why, we planning on bringing something back? Yes. Okay, Bertha's on her way. I could feel the building vibrate. Every time Bertha went out, it was something else. Bertha was almost about the size of an orca. She was big. Thankfully, our base was partially underwater, so we could slide her out the bottom launch pad. Whenever she was up in the air, wow, she was loud. She was mostly meant for underwater extraction, but she could also go air too, which was good considering the fact that we had a big old giant air pocket down here. Okay, there she goes. Bertha went out. She pulled out a phone. This was weird. We weren't allowed to have cell phones, And there she was. She had a phone out, and it had an emblem on the back. I hadn't seen this phone before, so I looked over at my friend, who smiled at me, shook his head. She said, "I'll be back." She walked out of the room to make her phone call. Dude, what kind of phone was that? Was like a super high-tech phone or what? Fuck no, that's like a burner baby. That's a fucking hot pepper ghost right there. Those are cheapies. Why would she have something like that? I mean, we got sat phones and all this other stuff. Like, how could a cell phone even work here? I mean, we're in the fucking Arctic, dude. Oh, my friend, the government has their ways, okay? The government has their ways. ETA for Bertha. Oh, 15 seconds, roughly. Oh, good. So, you're going to ask me a question. Oh, right. Do you think it's appropriate for right now? Dude, she's out making a phone call, waiting for Bertha. The boys are digging. We're fine. Go ahead. Ask your question. All right. What's worse? Midgets or clowns? Oh, fucking clowns by far. What? Clowns are like fun, dude. They like bring happiness to children and everything else. Midgets are like freaky, dude. Are you kidding me? No, dude. I don't like clowns. Actually, I have a very bad fear of clowns. I've got straight Carlophobia. Wow, did you stumble with that fucking word or what? Jesus, I thought you had a vocabulary, my friend. Yeah, fuck off. Anyway, it's a fear of fucking clowns, dickhead, okay? You know, I can spell it. Sometimes it's hard for me to say the fucking words. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Alright, so what are we going to do with this event? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You ever see that much water turn to gas? I mean, it's not hot enough to boil that water. I mean, the temperature variation was only 15 degrees. Yeah. I think we're going to have to categorize this event. Let's see. We already had something similar to this before. No, we've never had anything like this before. No, we had something similar. Okay? Remember in the Mariana Trench, they had that gas that was coming up. Yeah, the gas was coming from somewhere. This was water turning to air. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and give it a classification. Oh my god, dude. Are you seriously codifying things? Are you going to codify this as well? I mean, dude, this is like an event, like a miracle, like some shit no one's ever seen before. Yeah, okay, let's keep the Bible talking to a minimum. Barb hears that shit, she's gonna fucking lose her fucking shit. All right, just quiet. She comes back in. She looks really nervous. So what's with the cell phone? I thought those don't work out here. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. Do we have explosives powerful enough to put into Bertha 2 to bring to that location and to detonate? Yes. Can we do that remotely? Sure. Why? Because we have a fucking serious problem. Which is, there is a similar event happening on the sun that's mirroring what's happening right here. Okay, you kind of lost me. Like, how the fuck could an event on the sun be mirroring this? There are things happening on the sun where the plasma and some of the other parts of the sun are also changing. Kind of how the water was turning to air. There are similar events happening. Okay, so why? What's going on? Well, that's... What? That's... I'm not... Oh, you're not at liberty to tell us? I mean, we're here. Who are we gonna fucking tell? No, it's different. It's harder to explain. Okay, well, I'm all ears. Okay. We've been watching the sun for a while. There's been some oddities that have happened. You notice that the sun has been in a really quiet phase. Yeah, it's like a grand minimum or some bullshit. I saw it on the news. So that's kind of the reason we're having this kind of like early winter type shit, right? Yeah, that's part of it. That's kind of what we've been telling people, but what we haven't been telling people is we have been noticing objects hanging around the sun. Objects. Objects? Such as what? Such as objects. Things hanging near the surface of the sun doing things. And one of those objects actually came down and crashed nearby, and then we lost track of it. But we were able to get a little bit of a signature from it, and then we saw that signature again, and that's why I sent you guys to send the drones in. Okay, let me get this straight. So something's up on the sun doing some wonky shit. It leaves the sun, comes here, and disappears. But then you guys tagged it somehow, and that's what we're digging at right now? Exactly. Okay, so we're going to go blow it up? Yes. Why? Because we think that there's some correlation between it down here, possibly near the core of our planet, and the thing and those other ones up on the sun. Okay. Not to be a dick or anything, but I kind of come from the school of don't start no shit, won't be no shit. How do we know that that thing there is here causing a ruckus with us? We don't know, but we can't risk it. Okay, whose authority is this on? It's on the president's direct authority. Look, she pointed at my screen. There was an override. All actions allowed. Oh, shit. Yes. Why? What? Yeah. That's because the biggest fear is those things are up there fucking around, and their actions could cause catastrophic event. Like what? Like maybe cause an exploding sun? How do you think we would survive without the sun? We wouldn't. Exactly. But what are we going to do about those guys? I mean, we're only dealing with the guy down here. We're hoping that somehow by us dealing with the one here, it's going to send some kind of a backlash towards them. Why do you say that? Because the event that caused the water to turn the air was a precursor to a beam that has gone straight up, and now they're connected. They're tethered somehow. How do you know all of this? Because, yeah, she's right, dude. I can see the data. What? Where? I looked on his screen. Holy shit. Is that microwave and radio and all? What the fuck? What? All those different spectrums coming from that hole? Yeah. Dude, I got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about all of this shit. This is fucking stupid. So, we're gonna fucking send Bertha 2 down the hole. Yeah, speaking of that, do it now. I did already. I've already been punching while we've been talking. She's getting loaded up. It's not instantaneous. It takes a little bit of time. How much time? Fuck, I don't know. Another 30 seconds, everything will be armed. I mean, it's just an attachment. It's just a thing. It's like a rig that attaches to her magnetically. Okay. Is Bertha 1 on site? Yeah. She's hovering and waiting. Okay. Does she have a big cannon on her? No, she doesn't have a cannon. She has a torch. She has like a flamethrower, a big fat one, right on her belly. Okay. Can you bring her down? Is there cameras on her? There's cameras on all of them. Okay, have all the other drones back out, let her settle, have her start, and let's see what we can see down there. Fine. It went down. It started blowing. Started to see the plasma heat. Barb got impatient. What the fuck? Why is it taking so long? Because down at the bottom there is rock. Rock. It's not ice. She's got to slag that and then follow with the lasers after she softened it up I mean, the little ones could probably come in. They could do, swap in, swap out, swap in, because the little ones actually are a little bit more efficient at digging, but they're smaller. Oh my God. Why is it like this? Look, it's always hard, okay? It's always hard. Normally we have weeks and weeks to do these types of digs. You're trying to do this shit real time. It's not easy. Fuck. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, but we need to figure this out. Maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. She looked at me. What? Maybe, instead of us trying to dig and get down to where this thing is at, maybe we could just disrupt its tether and force it up. She stared at me. Can Bertha do that? Yeah, she's got stuff that scrambles code. We use it on the subs all the time. We fuck with them. They'll be trying to communicate and we fuck with them. We fuck with their sonar and everything. Okay, try that. Try that right now while the other one's getting just do it. Wow. I'd never seen Barb so frazzled. But she did mention possibility of the sun exploding. I guess it was go time. It was time to be serious about this. I looked over. Reggie smiled at me. Oh no. What? He's got that look in his eyes. What look? Back in the day, homeboy over there used to be a quarterback. Yeah, and? Well, he likes to brag about while he was playing, they never lost a game. Right? That's right. I was a quarterback for the University of Florida Gators, and I fucking held it down. We never lost a fucking game. Okay, so what does it have to do with this situation? Well, we're gonna fucking get the ball in play. We're gonna bring this bitch out. We're gonna get a blocker on her, and then we're gonna take her out. But we need the tether. Yeah, we will. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lure her out. We're gonna go ahead and let her engage, if she will, with Bertha 1, and that will kind of let us know if their intent is violent or not. And regardless if it is or not, we're blowing that fucking thing up. Okay, fine. But it still gives us time to get Bertha 2 in position. We'll stop Bertha 1 from jamming. Tether will get reestablished. Thing will be revealed. Booyah. Done deal, right? Touchdown, bitches. My God. Yes, just do it. Just do it. Fine. So we got Bertha 1 to begin jamming. Dum 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 dum. Then we saw it. Holy shit, we saw it. It would have took Bertha at least another 15-20 minutes to dig the surface. This thing came out almost instantaneously. It came out so fast it startled us. It came out and latched on to Bertha 1. The thing looked almost like a metallic crab. Well, a metallic crab if the crab had 8 pairs of pinchers, and it locked onto Bertha and cut it in half. Shit. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh my God, this fucking thing is fast as shit. Alright, let's use the little drones. Little drones don't have as strong a jamming, but they could harass and do little microbursts, and maybe that's going to give us enough time to get Bertha 2 in place. Still think it's here peacefully? Well, it's pissed off, whatever it is, and let's keep it busy. I took the joystick, started to toggle between the different ones. I had each of the other drones hang far enough back. I took control of 2 or 3 at a time, went in, harassed his target, started blasting like crazy. All the while, as I was shooting, Barb kept screaming, "Shoot, you idiot, shoot!" I'm like, no shit, what do you fucking think I'm doing? You see those little teeny tiny little lights? Those are the lasers, okay? These things aren't really meant for that much combat. I'm stalling. I'm trying. Oh, fuck. Every so often I'd see a flash of red. Knew I lost at least 1 or 2 drones. Fuck. The rate we're going. Fuck, that thing is just going to be done before Bertha 2 even gets there. I got an idea. Give me three. Give me three. I gave him three. They started to go up, higher, got into the water area, started blasting. The thing gave chase, but as it did, the drones got out of reach. They were at their maximum distance, just barely able to engage. Hey man, good fucking thinking. Yeah. I should have been a fucking quarterback, huh? Yeah, okay, whatever. Keep going. The thing was chasing and swatting and catching. Bertha 2 got in range. Alright, I think we're good. You sure you want to do this? Do it. Blast the fucking thing. Okay. I pushed the button. There was a bright flash for a second. And then we held our breath. I could feel my heart beating. Dum, 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 dum. I looked. The screen came back. And the thing was in pieces. Bits and pieces were floating in water. There was no more air. After the thing had been destroyed, whatever it was using to create the air pocket had dissipated and gone, and the water filled in quickly. Oh, that is fucking lovely, bitches. Lovely, I said with a fucking grin. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? Well, I got good news, I got bad news, and I got worse news. So what are you trying to say? You got the good, the bad, and the ugly? Yeah. What? Good news is that hole, the area, it's not an issue anymore. Bad news is that thing was down deep. There is a lot of heat coming up. There's massive vibrations. Whatever it was doing it really, really, really deep. And, yeah. Okay, so what's the ugly? The ugly is, whatever the fuck those things are up on the sun, they're still triangulating the same exact spot, and they're still doing something with the sun. Oh, fuck. What do we do? I don't know, quarterback. I'm open for ideas. Okay. I have nothing. Barb? She stared at us. So you're saying magma's coming up? Yeah. Really fast. It'll be at the surface of the water there in about... Fuck. Now. Right when he said that, we felt a tremendous shuddering. The whole entire base rocked. Oh no. All my drones are gone, by the way, guys. Fuck. Do we have anything left? Well, we have Bertha 3. She's dry docked right now. She's getting repaired. How long until those are done? Well, most of her operations are there, but she's got no weapons, no nothing. She can move, but that's it. How fast can she get us out? Ah, I get what you're saying. She can get us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I started working the keys again. Holy shit. This was going to be close. I looked at the information. I looked at how long it was going to take for us to get to Bertha 3. We got to go now. We got up and started moving. Reggie looked at me. We have a problem. What's the fucking problem? Bertha 3 is clawless. She has no weapons, no nothing. Yeah. So, how's she going to get through that? He pointed. Above us, roughly 700 feet, was a thick ice pack. We normally would have to break it each time that we came out, or a sub would come and pick us up. Fuck! What the fuck, dude? Seriously, there's gotta be... You know what? She can ram it. I don't think she's tough enough. Okay. We are seriously fucked. What can we do? Okay. There is another option. Okay. We can put Bertha inside of the cannon vent. The cannon vent? What are you talking about? You know, the cannon vent. Wait, are you talking to self-destruct shit for the base? Yeah. Okay, so how's that any good? Okay. You know what a pump action shotgun is, right? Of course I know what a fucking shotgun is. Yes. Okay. Bertha's gonna be the slug. We're gonna get it inside of there. He showed me one of the big exhaust vents. We're gonna tuck her in nice and tight. And when the shit blows, there's gonna be so much pressure that's gonna push outward, it's gonna launch her out. Yeah, but oh, that could work. Oh, that could also be bad too. Well, we're out of ideas. Fuck. I guess that makes sense because shit, with the way that the lava and everything else is building up and everything that's gonna explode, fuck, I guess we don't have a choice, right? Let's do it. So we went quickly, got to Bertha. He had set all of his scripts and programs ready to go. And I looked at him as we ran, and I prayed he was right. We got going. We got to Bertha 3, strapped in. Okay, so when we launch this bitch out, where do you think the toughest spot of her body is? Well, it's got to be her belly. Wow, so we're gonna launch upside down? Yeah. Do you think the top is gonna be able to handle the explosion behind us, or do you think it's better to go with the bottom? Fucking eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, bitch. We got no fucking. I have no idea. Barb, put the hard part on the bottom. Okay, fuck it. Do what Barb says. We got strapped in. Everything was building up. We had a countdown on the explosions. And then we had to fucking wait. God, I hated fucking waiting. Waiting was the fucking worst. Ah, fuck. Okay. I'm going to go check in the back area and make sure that the repairs and everything that were supposed to happen are there. That at least the hull will be intact for this. Alright, bro. I'm right here. Barb thought about going with him, and then she shook her head and strapped in right next to me. Alright, Reggie, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. 5x5. Good. Alright, so you're gonna go check that panel. Yeah, I know the fucking panel. Remember, I helped build these fuckers. Yeah, I know, but wait. What? Wait, no, I didn't know that. You fucking helped build these? You built the Berthas? Yeah, actually, I built all of them. Excuse me? All the drones. They're my babies. Wait a minute. If you built all the fucking drones, then why the fuck are you working here with me instead of being in like Tahiti with half-naked women and lots of Mai Tais and shit? It's a long fucking story. Okay, well, we have time. You want to tell me the short, abbreviated fucking version of it? Yeah, I'm here because I need to. I needed to. I need to get away from everything. You know, before we did research, these drones were used in warfare. Yeah, I remember that. They were kind of artificial intelligence, and I remember something like they misread some targets and there were some accidents. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it took out of school. What? Yeah, they don't talk about that. That shit's classified as fuck. If you ever tell anybody, I'm gonna punch you in the dick. Oh man, your fucking drones took out of school? I felt a pang of guilt. I had done things for Uncle Sam that were comparable, but different. I did it with free will. His was a mistake. Fuck, dude. Sorry. Fuck. No big deal. We will, get out of here and we'll share a drink and laugh about this whole fucking thing. Alright. Fuck, let's do it. He strapped in back there. Countdown got close. 3, 2, 1. The world went strobing pyrotechnic. There was heat. There was a sound that was so loud I couldn't even begin to describe it. And then there was movement. Violent movement. It wasn't as if I could feel the speed as much as the vibrations of all of the different directions that it felt like we were going. Fuck, we're spinning. What? We're fucking spinning. Why? We snagged something on the way out. Fuck, dude. I can't really move very well. I'm kind of stuck here. Yeah, I'm okay. I can get to this panel here. Maybe I can fucking stabilize us. All right, well, fucking just fuck it, dude. Let's see what happens. Dude, we're like a fucking fastball spinning right now. We need to fucking get the hard side, the side that Barb wanted. Don't worry about it. Fuck it. Just go. We were getting close to the surface. We impacted something. We went up. We had made it through. Now we were in the air. All right. I'm trying to stabilize. We were still spinning violently. He turned. I could see him through the panel. He was working. We started to slow the spin, which was good because my stomach started feeling a lot like the old fun houses and the old parks where they had the tilt-a-whirls and the barf buckets. Oh my god, dude. Do something. I'm gonna fucking hurl. Yeah, I think we have another problem. What's that? Look. I looked on the screen. I could see the explosion of the volcano behind us. All of the magma shot in the air. Fuck, that's close. Yeah, no shit. Okay, Bertha 3 is moving. She's good. She's stabilizing. Yeah, she is, but we're kind of flying upside down. Yeah, who cares? Let's just keep going. Get us high. Okay. I pushed. Started moving her quicker. I could see the dash flashing red. What's going on? We need more speed. And I need to oh fuck. I need to get more shielding here. How? There is no more shielding. Yeah, there's some prototype shit. There's some stuff that I was putting in, but it's not ready, I don't think. But you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do something here, okay? It's gonna be really fucked up, but just trust me. What are you doing? It's when we had precious cargo or we had something that was really, really super important, they wanted to make sure there was a way to intact the samples. You guys are sitting in that sample bay. Yeah? Well, each of the sample bays also has its own set of engines and everything else. You'll be lighter and faster. Well, get your ass up here. I can't. Just hang on. He put some buttons. I heard another explosion. Suddenly, I felt us rocket out. What the fuck did you do, dude? Yeah, you know what? I had to do it. I had to make sure you guys made it. Reggie, what the fuck did you do? It's alright, bro. It's no big deal. I sat there. As the wave hit. The heat melted his flesh away, and he screamed. And I didn't look away. I held the gaze with him. Even as his skin burned, he smiled. And then his eyes rolled. And it was quick. Thank God it was quick. We were flying faster than I'd ever seen a Bertha fly before. Will we make it? I don't know. Why did you do that? I think for him it was a form of redemption. Some way to balance the fucking scales. Remember the kids? We're not worth that. Yeah. But there were no kids on us, were there? Yes, you're right. We didn't say anything as Bertha 3 continued. Finally, it landed. It had been pulled in by autopilot. I had no idea where we were going to end up. Part of me was terrified, wondering if wherever we landed, if the sun was going to be blowing up. I had already more pain and sorrow than I could deal with. Thought of the whole planet going bye-bye was more than my brain could handle. We landed. Several men came and pulled us free, took us inside of a building where they were all staring at the sun. "What's the situation?" Barb said. She stared. "We're not sure, but there's more of those things that have showed up." "What are they doing?" "They've taken position around the sun. It's almost as if they're circling it." "Okay, but what are they doing?" "We don't know." We sat and we waited. Time went by, and the excitement and the fear and everything and the loss of Reggie overwhelmed me, and I fell asleep. I woke up later not knowing how much time has passed, and I saw everybody was still haggard and watching. More of the things had shown up and taken position around the sun. What do we think it's going to do? I don't know. It's just, there's so many of them. But why was the one here? I kept asking. And why was it down near our core? Like, what was it doing? I don't know. Fuck, does anybody fucking know anything? I said angrily. Finally, they started to peel away from the sun. There was only one that was left, and it was really bright. It came down away from the sun, went to where Reggie had died, went down to where the volcano was at, and it disappeared, plunging itself deep into the magma. What's it doing? I don't know. In amazement, the volcano, the lava, everything stopped bubbling out. Everything looked like it was stabilizing some way. It went deep. And again, the water had turned into air. And after several hours of everybody just looking at data, somebody said, "Look, it's coming out." And sure enough, it came out. It went and it searched and it searched, and then it found something and it grabbed it and it took off out of the water and it was gone. Okay, somebody want to tell me what the fuck happened? Barb looked at the sun. Does that sun look brighter to you guys? A couple of the science fellows looked back in amazement. The sun is putting off more energy than it has before. It's not doing minimum stuff now. It looks like there's a lot of activity, and look at these sunspots. There's a lot of activity on the sun now. Another man nodded, slumped in his chair and smiled. "They weren't here to hurt us," he said. "What?" "They were fixing the sun." "Okay, then what were they doing in the planet?" "Maybe fixing that too. Who knows? All I know is the data that I'm seeing coming off that sun is really good. It's really good. The nuclear winter that we were going to be facing is done. They saved the Earth." "Oh shit. Oh shit," Barb said. I looked at her. Mad. She couldn't make eye contact with me. I just shook my head, got up and walked out. One of the men stood to stop me. She said, "Let him go. He was right, I was wrong." I walked out, mad. But for all of that pain and all that bullshit, I did get that bonus. Whoa, what a bonus it was. I wish Reggie was here to share with it. Alright guys, so that is the story. And we had Shoot You Idiot Shoot, Bamboo and Splinters Under the Fingernails, University of Florida Gators, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, Redemption, Hot Pepper Ghost, Encyclopedia Britannica, The Heat Melted His Flesh Away, Pump Action Shotgun, It's Always Hard, Chorophobia, fuck, I have a hard time with that one, Codify, and Exploding Sun. So we got them all in there. So yay! That was rough. That was hard. Some of those were really difficult to get in there, but we did get it in there. And so yay. So all right, so that's going to be the story. Thank you guys very much. By tomorrow, the streamtalking.com will have an update, so you guys can do one for the 11th, which will be next week. And that's going to be it for now. So thank you guys very much for contributing and being part of the show. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Thank you for checking out this show. You don't know what it means for Rob. He really enjoys doing these shows, and it is a good challenge to keep his brain sharp. We will be creating a new entry on the Stream Talking website, which you will see when the podcast goes live, which is usually on Monday morning. Then you can feel free in adding your keyword or phrase anytime you feel like it. Thank you ahead of time for contributing to the show if you do. If you'd like to support the show, you could always buy Rob a shot at the Ko-fi.com website. The address is www.ko-fi.com/RobertRRix. That's it for now. We hope to see you all again next week. As Rob says, same bad time, same bad